All right, 9.5, subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. So this is going to be the same paper pencil method you used for adding. So just know it's not particularly different, except we'll just be subtracting instead of adding. So the goal is to be able to say I can subtract fractions with unlike denominators. So the steps you see listed are the same steps as you saw in adding. So first we find a multiple that is the same for both denominators. Then we rewrite the fractions by multiplying. Then we subtract the fractions. That one is different instead of adding. And then we rewrite or simplify if necessary. All right? So the problem we'll look at first, Joanna started with 3/4 of a quart of orange juice. The amount shown is how much she has left, 1/3 of a quart. How can you determine how much orange juice Joanna used? So, what equation could we write? Well, here's my pen. If we think she started with 3/4, she drank some, we'll call that x, equals 1/3. Now, that's kind of hard to do, right? I don't necessarily know how much I need to take off to get to 1/3. So the nice part about subtraction is I can switch these two. If I have a missing piece, I can take and say, okay, I can take away 1/3, and that'll tell me what part I drank. Just like if I have this total, and it's made up of these two pieces, if I take away one piece to get the other piece, I can take off this piece to get to this piece. Like 10 minus 2 is 8, 10 minus 8 equals 2. I can switch those two. So that helps us in this case because we are just doing, 3/4 minus 1/3. So I'm going to pull up, give me a second, a blank sheet so then we can have more space, because I need more space than the little bit of space they give me. Although for this one, I think I will make it work. So I like to still write them vertically. Remember, I'm going to think about the multiples. So 4, 8, 12, 16. The bigger number, I don't have to write as many. 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh, I found one that's the same. So I can use that. Think about, okay, what did I multiply by? Times 3 gives me 9. Times 4 gives me 4. So now I can just subtract 9/12 minus 4/12. I subtract my numerators to give me 5. My denominator stays the same. Whew, that took a while for that to open. I'll use it on the next one. But thankfully they had a little bit of space on this one. So again, same process. I'll do some more examples. I'll have you try some examples. But the process is really just the same as it was for adding. All right, Jody is walking the Riverside Trail. She has walked half a mile. How much farther does she have to walk? We know the total, we need to be 7/8. 7/8 is my total I'm looking for. She's already walked this much. How much is this missing piece? I can subtract to find that missing piece. So I want you to give this one a try. 7/8 minus 1/2. Go ahead and try. Did you get it? Hopefully. If you'll notice, if I start with my smaller number, 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 works for both. So this one I don't even have to change. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4 is what I multiplied by. My fourth 2. You don't have to write them down if you do want to just count or look on your chart. Just make sure you're keeping track of the one that's the same. Then I subtract my numerators. Denominator stays the same. Don't need to simplify that one, so there is my answer. All right. All right, this first one, I'm just going to have you pick the common denominator that you think you would use. So, which multiple can you use as a like or common denominator to subtract the fractions. 7/8 minus 1/3, 12, 16, 24, or 30. All right, hopefully you got it. 24 is the smallest one. In this case, it is just 8 times 3. Sometimes we can just multiply them together. Sometimes if I do that, I'll get one that's too big and there's a smaller one. But for this one, that is what it is. All right, we're going to skip 2. All right, this one I want you to just do the whole thing. 7/9 minus 1/6. Give it a try. All right, hopefully you got it. 7/9 minus 1/6. So this is a case if I multiplied and did 9 times 6 and got 54, would totally work. There's just a smaller option. If I write a few of those, then I write some of these. Oh, look, 18 works for both. So much smaller option, which means there's less likely a chance I'll have to simplify, which is always nice. So think, what did I multiply by here? 2 and 2 gives me 14. Multiplied by 3 here. I'll get 11/18 as my answer. If I had used 54, what would that be? That'd be times 6. I'd be doing 42 minus 9. And I'd get, what is that? 33 54ths, which I then would have to divide by 3. So I'd still get my same answer, but just another step that I can avoid if I just pick a smaller common denominator. All right, let's do one more. 9/10 minus 3/4. Go ahead and give it a try. All right, hope you got it. Let's go over it. 9, just double check. Forgot it that fast. 9/10 minus 3/4. Minus 3/4. So 10, 20, 30, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Look, 20 is my common denominator. Again, I could use 40 or 60, but 20 is going to be the smallest one, which will mean less likely chance I have to simplify. Sometimes I still do. Not in this one, though, because I got 3/20 as my answer. All right. Hopefully you're getting it. If you still need more help, don't hesitate to ask, and good luck.